Alright folks, this is Pitching Ace 88. We are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're going to be going to case number 43. Let's unlock this. And as always guys, I'm going to need to grab some friends. So as I grab some friends, you guys do what you guys do best. Hit a like down below. Hey man, we've been getting almost 100 of videos so far. That is pretty freaking sweet. I thank you all for that. That really means a lot to me. So click that like button down there and I'll go grab some reports. Thanks. Hey, thank you guys for clicking that like button. Really helps me out a lot. And we're gonna head on to the next. We're gonna go to the Blue Party, Troubled Waters. That looks disgusting. Ace, what do you think of my new costume? Don't I look dashing? Sure, you remember we've been invited to Mrs. Price's yacht. First Mayor Johnson, now the Blue Party. We're very popular. I've always wanted to go sailing the seas, you know, with the wind in my hair and perhaps meeting a mermaid or two along the way. Well, anyway, we should go. Mrs. Price will be waiting for us. Let's go, let's go. Inspector Ace, thank you so much for coming to my little sea outing. It is such a pleasure to finally meet our police's best member. Have you already met Miss Fairchild? She's the heiress to the Fairchild fortune, you know. Isabel, dear, have you met Inspector Ace? No, I don't believe I have had this honor. How do you do? We're doing fine, thank you. But what are we waiting for? Let's fish. A while later. By the way, I'm just going to say she could easily be the killer. She's very cute. Ah, Ace, this is the life. The open sea, nothing but us and the fishes, and I think I'll... Oh, it's biting. I think I caught something. Well done, man. Now grip the rod firmly and do not let it escape. Almost there, almost there, almost. It must be huge. It's going to break that fishing rod in two. I've done it. I caught a... Oh my gosh, this isn't a fish. This is a body. Ah. Oh, pretty. Pretty, scene that I gotta investigate. Definitely down for that. Oh my gosh, half of his body's off. Wow. Okay, flag, broken jewel, I'm assuming champagne. I see the algae there, and where's the monkey? Okay. Champagne, monkey, algae, flag, victim's body. Pretty disgusting. Mrs. Fairchild has fainted. Please, Mrs. Price, look after her. Inspector Ace, let's have a look at... Okay, wait, I'll be right back. Inspector Ace, the man you fished out, I know him. It's Andrew Ashworth. He's a good-for-nothing millionaire. Yeah, that's better. Couldn't investigate a murder dressed as a sailor. So our victim's name is Andrew. Well, you have to hand it out to him. Even cut in half, he still looks dashingly handsome. Those tears on his torso. What could have happened to him? It all looks so brutal. These algae fell from his body when we pulled him up. We better have a look at them, if you're right. But I wonder about this broken jewel. Strange, it wasn't near the body. My medallion, oh no, must have fallen from my pocket when I fainted. My precious medallion. Oh, don't worry, Miss Fairchild. Inspector Ace is the best of the best when it comes to fragile objects. I'm sure they can fix it up for you, can't you? Oh, Mrs. Price, since you said you knew our victim, we're going to need to have a word with you, please. Oh, yeah. Troubled Waters. Nice. Well, anyways, guys, stay tuned, because I'm going to grab a whole bunch of stars, and then I will see you guys back here. Been Pitching Ace 88. Thanks. Alright guys, thank you for liking this video. Let's head on and examine some stuff, because I grabbed a couple of stars. It's been a little bit of time. Oh, a beer coaster. Well, did you find anything of interest in the pile of algae which fell from the victim's body, Ace? A beer coaster. Oh, that's a lucky find. It did tell us where Andrew went before he was killed. Well, the water got to it, of course. You think you managed to reveal what was written on it, Ace? Do you think I can? Come on, Jones. Talking to me. Well, let's do the puzzle first, because I'm fantastic at those. Okay. Well there, thanks to you, Ace, Miss Fairchild's brooch is as good as new. It's really pretty, and that lock of hair is so romantic, but I wonder who the man in the picture is. I hope it's not her fiancé. Haha. Let's give the brooch back to Isabella. I'll bet you it's that guy's, like, dad or something like that. I can see her liking an older man. The Horizon Restaurant. The beer coast which fell from our victim came from a place called Le Horizon. Why do fancy places always get French names? Yeah, you're right. With such logo and such a name, this place must be located on the marina. Let's go have a look there, Ace. Yep. Knew that was gonna happen. Let's see how much more I get till I get another level up. Let's see, paper bag, star, right here, bamboo sword, briefcase is here, and balloon, camera. Okay, I got it. It's a camera, balloon, paper bag, briefcase, and star. Okay, so something apparently is in the briefcase. Well, my friends, I think we're gonna have to check that out. This briefcase you found looks like the owner means business, and yet it's been forgotten on the terrace of La Horizon. Thanks to that beer coaster you found, we know our victim came here before he got murdered. Yeah, you're right. Let's see what's inside that briefcase. Maybe of crucial importance. Are you up to a little code breaking, Ace? Am I up to a little code breaking? Come on, Jones. I live for that. It's what I do when I wake up in the morning. It's like, oh, you know what? I want to play Criminal Case. I want to break some codes. What? Oh! Oh, that's so trippy. They normally don't give you as much stuff there. Well, your instincts were right. Once again, Ace, this briefcase you've unlocked is filled with documents bearing the name of our victim, Ashworth. But there's no stuff. There's so much stuff on them to read through. I agree. We better send it all to Alex. Yeah, we're not going to be bothered with such easy stuff like that. 9 hours. Well, that's good. It'll kind of coincide. It's kind of nice. You feeling better, Miss Fairchild? Here, Inspector Ace has repaired your lovely brooch. Oh, thank you, Inspector Ace. This brooch means the world to me. It's the dearest memory I have of my father. I never go anywhere without it. Oh, so your father is... Yeah, Dad. Yes, he died when he was 10 and left me immensely rich and immensely alone. Being so young and so rich, a lot of people try to get their hands on you. Thankfully, other people like Mrs. Price have more noble intentions. I'm so grateful a woman such as herself has taken me under her wing. Well, I can imagine, yes. Did you know the victim by any chance? I had run into him at charity balls and the such. We walked in the same circles, but if I may be blunt, I didn't like him. The man was a brute. He had no sense of proprieties. Really, he scared me. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Let's talk to Martha. Oh, I'm sure this is a dirty trick from Johnson's clan. They're trying to smear my name. Mrs. Price, with all due respect, I highly doubt that. People are ready to kill us something as trivial as anger. Imagine what they might be willing to do for something as noble as politics. Not to mention, this is all very convenient. Finding a body on my yacht right after the scandal at the Red Party's campaign launch? Why, this is almost too easy. It's ridiculous, Mrs. Price. You knew the victim, and judging from your reaction, you did not much like him. Let's focus on that. Well, just because I'm running for mayor does not mean I must like everyone. I champion family values, and Andrew Ashworth represented none of them. He was barely more than an acquaintance anyway, and I doubt many people will miss him. He was not the most endearing of men. Is it me or is Mr. Price being a little paranoid here, Ace? I don't believe for a second that the mayor could ever do something like that. On the other hand, what if she is pretending that he framed her to smear his name? Or wait, is that the other way around? You know, I didn't expect politics to be so twisted. I thought elections were all about parties and petite force. It's not all rainbows and unicorns, Jones. Well, anyways, guys, stay tuned for more of Chapter 1. See you guys in a bit. Alright, let's finish this thing off. These documents that were in the briefcase Ace found in the marina are all about your victim's finances, his stock actions, investments, etc. And may I mention your victim had a lot of money to invest. The name of his financial advisor was written on one of the pages. I thought that might interest you, Ace. The man's name is Donald Hopkins. Well, great. Thanks, Alex. What do you say we call this Mr. Hopkins to the station for a little chat? Yeah, I think we should. Let's get some results of the victim's body. Well, that's an interesting specimen you fished out of the ocean, Jones. Oh, don't even talk about it. I feel sick to my stomach. And I used to love fishing. Well, you'll be able to fish again. Andrew Ashworth, on the other hand? Well, Nathan, tell me everything. Did I kill him? Jones, have you often cut fishes in two just by catching them? Because if so, you're doing things wrong. No, your victim had been dead for about 12 hours when you fished his body out of the sea. But he was very much alive when he was slashed in two. The deep cuts on the body and the way his legs were severed from his torso leave no space for doubt. Andrew was killed by rotors. Ugh. That is not a fun way to go. I do not like that. That is kind of creepy. Some people have got, like, bites and stuff. Well, anyways, Mr. Hopkins, we called you over in relation to the investigation on Mr. Ashworth's death. You were his financial advisor. Is that correct? Mr. Ashworth's dead? How come I didn't know about this? Well, now you do. Is there anything you could tell us about the victim? Any reason someone might have wanted him dead? We're talking about a very powerful man. Of course people had reasons to want him dead. Rich people make enemies even more easily than friends. And Mr. Ashworth wasn't very talented at public relations. It's a bit of a family trait, really. The Ashworths don't really care what people think about them. They think money can forgive all. And it doesn't? Well, Andrew's dead, isn't he? I want to say it's him. Well, Ace, let's recap. Our victim, millionaire Andrew Ashworth, was fished out of the sea, his body torn in two. According to our suspects, he was a bit of a vain peacock, and he scared Miss Fairchild, which is pretty inexcusable if you ask me. Now, if only we could know exactly where he died. But we do know, actually, or rather, you will soon. You will very soon, Ace. I've got a fantastic news. I decided to take a leaf out of your book and follow a hunch. I told you Andrew's body was slashed by rotors. Just to get a bearing, I compared the wounds with the rotors of Mrs. Price's yacht, and the cuts on his body matched perfectly with the rotors of the Blue Party's yacht. Wait, you can't mean... Yeah, your victim was killed by the Blue Party's yacht. Yeah. Oh, snap. The plot thickens. And I'll see you guys back here in chapter number 2. I'll see you guys in a little bit. This is Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.